too. Like, I really want to try to steal his playbook on you, but I'm gonna slide. I'm just gonna gotta stick with it works. Stick what you know best. Like I said, it's the same nigga that got the Bills on a fucking Billy League and got a good ass quarterback. This nigga can't believe this. Still can't believe this nigga got another quarterback.
In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the
That's
home
gonna
of
be
the
crazy.
Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston.
We need to get the ass up again.
One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Why no board down for these days?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Always throwing that. I gotta go with height. I don't keep forgetting you like to do that shit. I'm about to put that big ass safety out there. We're not having that today, buddy. That safety can go out there. I do like I did your ass last time. Okay, safety can go out there. Tall ass safety, so you ain't gonna keep throwing that shit out there. Where your ass at? I'm doing a progress suggestion. I tried to set me up like that. Look at that shit was like that.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Oh, shit.
Lawrence working from the gun.
Thank you.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian
Thanks for
Harris
trying,
picks it off.
Appreciate
And the
that.
Texans have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. What an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
God damn it, Michael
And
Parsons.
he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I told you to.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Give now to the running back. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on third.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They send a man in motion. To the air, third and long. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Andre Sisco.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got it deep downfield. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 7. He beams one deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And now they're staring at a fourth down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10 now. Looking right, and he finds him. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
third down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter.
That's crazy.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
You'll be busting at him. Busting.
Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Chased out to his right. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. Here were Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, we had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Lawrence throwing here. He completes it in traffic. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He puts some power on a deep one left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Lawrence looking to throw. That one's complete right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 42. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down, ball at the 36. Now give this up the middle to Etienne. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Christian Harris on the stop. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. They managed 22 on the rim. Down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll run here on 1st down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
runs inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 23. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to him. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. They'll run here following the penalty. He finds space into the red zone. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Texans take a second quarter lead. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Let's Scooby-Dooby-Doo it. Let's go.
They run to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. ETN on the catch. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing on third and long. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Jaguars driving. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Texans football. First down, ball at the 36. timeout to start this drive. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Back now, pressure on its way. He throws it deep to the left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans double their lead to 14. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Breaks the tackle, still going. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortable.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
First and 10, looking to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
First and 10, they're going to throw. And oh, she missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll throw on first. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, they'll run. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of
That
another.
kid came down, boy. Looking at that fish like old money.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Taste the flavor. The flavor in it.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away.
You don't see him. They crouch it.
Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, first and 10. Lawrence to throw it. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He puts everything behind this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now Lawrence. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Here he is on third and long. And once again, they can't connect.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Jacksonville in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fields this at the 42. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Texans are going to take over with their eyes on the end zone. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. He's contained at the line for no gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Another carry for him. And they bring him to a stop with this run. Gets him into the red zone down at the 15. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back to the well again. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you could strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return.
You died?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Lawrence throwing here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Trying to different blitz plays, not trading. See what works. Was it one dude or two dudes? Was it one dude or two dudes?
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Okay.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. Escapes a defender. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I'm sitting there down.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Lawrence on the play fake.
I'll do that. Oh, he almost had it. He almost had it. I beat it to him.
But not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Oh.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's
You
a
got this.
Jaguar
You gonna
1st
find his
down.
ass. Make him leap for me, too.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move
okay,
the
this for my main
one
man,
play,
Mr. Ecstasy. Something y'all lame niggas can't be.
Lawrence now off the play action.
That's a pick.
On the move, headed right.
He caught
by Brian Thomas Jr.
Oh my God, he's breaking all the tackles in the fucking universe. Goku. Damn. That's crazy word. That was my pick. You be out here for prayers, bro.
We reach the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Jags football,
if
but
this
here
is
are the
2K training, this guy would be all the blue balls that we don't get and all the bad bots we get. That's what he is. No more than my boy.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And the defender comes away with it.
Take the ball on him.
And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Good guy. He didn't have one wrong, bro.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach needs to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone.
You do that same play when you down here, too. You thought I was going to fucking fall for this crazy
They
work.
created the takeaway.
Hand off to the back. And the defense gets there to force a small
I'm
loss.
going to make you pay for that one.
Working quickly here. Throwing from his own end zone. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Hold on.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. First down, he takes the snap. Caught, nice gain left side. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after.
So Trey, I said they'll put that Ricky in and test him out. They always do.
Adding all the extra yardage.
Way better. Way better. Way better.
Putting
When
a
I say
receiver in
better,
motion.
homie, he about to score again. These are free form too. All free form. Chopping them up.
Throwing it again here.
That
Oh,
was
he got hit as he was
too.
throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Hit me. That was a touchdown.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to
Oh my God! I had
They're
him.
able to drop it.
Bro, these hot rods fucking did. Y'all
Offense in
can
the
stop
hurry
this
up
shit.
here.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here.
Oh my God, that's a
It's
touchdown,
tipped
bro.
away.
You
It's
got
gonna hit
lucky
the
shit on that
ground.
fucking
Incomplete.
heat. You ain't even
Defender
seen
waiting
it.
that
That's what
lap.
pissing
That
me
brings up
off.
4th down.
He's not seeing the heat, so how the fuck are y'all
Okay,
getting
that wasn't
in?
a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. We don't get a
You
return
killed
out
him,
of that
Travis. Y'all
punt.
ain't man with all this action. He
And it'll
killed
be
y'all.
Jaguars football.
Might as well be.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He throws a bullet deep to the right side, and they pick him off again. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And it sets up second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Man in motion here. They'll run for this. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway.
It's almost over, but it's over.
Their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to
Yeah,
them.
it's
The group up front to
35
find
to
somebody to get a
7.
completion, so that effort up front
I'm
wasn't
trying
in
to
vain.
test out the goddamn.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning
street
in
blitz.
Houston.
Be
Texans nearing their 9th win of the
Well,
season.
that's the
8
danger I
yards to
bring. You
go.
feel
Let's see
me?
how they approach this
It's
second
easy
down.
getting on. Let the fuck off, man. It's crazy. He kills for fun.
They'll throw it.
He
Just
runs a
made
little
it
bit.
close.
Yeah, how you like it? Yeah, yeah.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That actually might kill you on the C route, homie. Let me see if this is gonna be a tough one. Let me see if I can stem it. Oh shit, fuck it.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw.
Pick 6.
Intercepted in the end zone.
You can't catch him, you too slow.
That's what I get. Somebody catch him, please. Don't let it be a pick 6. Yes, yes. And a pick 6.
Jaguars take possession as he makes his
That's what I
4th
get for
interception of our
Once
season.
again, I always throw a pick. My
First
picks
and
go to
goal,
90%
they throw
when I'm trying to
right
hike
away
the
for
ball
end
because
zone
the
block,
time
and
is
it ends
almost
up
up.
being the final play of the drive,
90%.
not because of
Actually,
a
probably
touchdown,
95%.
but because of an interception.
Gosh, and those ones, Kate,
That's
just
okay, either way.
sting. I love throwing and being aggressive on early downs, but it hurts
everybody has
because
to
you
do
know you had 2 more plays in your
Whole
back
goddamn
pocket
block.
to go ahead and punch it in if that throw failed.
Whole block
Missed
coming at you.
opportunity to put 6 on the board, and just a huge giveaway by the offense.
Yeah, no doubt. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's
Should've been a
knocked
pick.
away by a defender. Incomplete.
Should have been a pick.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He
And the
reacts
whole
so
block
well
at
to
you, homie.
throws.
The whole block
He's even
at you,
more
homie.
adept in breaking up those passes.
You better go on that. You better go on that. That's what's gonna be your best bet.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Hit.
And
Oh, you can do a pick.
interception.
Fan. That's not on the one. You fucking liars. Taking it on
I
there.
know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no! Give me that one back because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has it downfield, working the left. And he'll get it up to
You
the
know you talking about Papa
27.
John.
That's
Yeah,
going
you
to
talking
be
about
first
Papa
down for a gain of
John.
26.
Real nigga pizza.
My first down. And when you see a
That's
first
that
down
real
pass
nigga pizza,
just
that's
like
why.
that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard
Real
pickup
nigga
on
pizza,
first
that's
down.
why.
Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Games.
So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They're on the road later this year with a chance of completing that season sweep. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner,
GG's in the chat.
I'm
You did.
Kate Scott.
That's how we beat the
It's a
bottom
win
of
for
the
the
fish barrel.
Texans as